everyone! As you can see, this is my favorite place to talk. Looks comfortable, right? But I'm not gonna waste some time saying why I am in the bathtub. Today I'm going to talk about drums, please! Nervous system! I put this picture because I want you to have an idea of what are we going to talk about. This is the order we are going to follow. First, we are going to talk about the central nervous system. First of all, I want you to know something. The brain, as you can see in here, is the most complex part of the human body. We all know memory, consciousness, emotions, but for now, we are going to focus on how we receive information from the environment. And that's the point of our conversation. As you can see, we send and receive information from the environment. But how? How? That's why I want you to know the central nervous system. The two major components of the central nervous systems are, we all know this one, brain and the spinal cord. We all know this. The brain plays the major role. It just controls all the body functions like awareness, consciousness, movement, sensation, speech, everything that you can imagine, but also control movement. Then we have the spinal cord. This is a tubular structure made of tissue that it's come from the brainstem and the lumbar region. I use this example. The brainstem, it's like a bridge. This is the brain, this is the spinal cord, and the brainstem allow all the chemical information to go from the brain to the spinal cord. And it's simple to say, the spinal cord connects the brain with the outside world. It's simple, the spinal cord do not only route the message, it have its own system of automatic processes, call it reflexes. And that's when it comes the peripheral nervous system. This one connects the central nervous system with the whole entire body. But how? I want you to see this picture. This is the spinal cord. And you know the spinal cord is connected with the brain. But if you see these branches around the spinal cord, you can see the nerves. See, the information flows through the nerves. And that's how the nerve send the information to the other parts of the body. And that's when it comes somatic and autonomic nervous system. Scary, right? You see, this is how it works. Somatic nervous system. Voluntary control of body movement. This consists on sensory and motor neurons. Sensory neurons, also called afferent neurons, are responsible for carrying information from the nerve to the central nervous system. We have motor neurons, also called efferent neurons, are responsible from carrying information from the brain and spinal cord to the muscle fibers throughout the body. We are covering this part. Peripheral nervous system, somatic nervous system, and here it comes sensory and motor. You see. Now, we are going to talk about autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system focus on the involuntary part of body functions. When we talk about involuntary parts, we are talking about the heart, the breathing, digestion, because we don't control it. This system have two complementary parts, parasympathetic and sympathetic system. First, we have sympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system activates the fight or flight response during stressful circumstances. This prepares you to run and confront danger. You're taking an exam. This exam makes you very nervous. But when your sympathetic body response activates, increase your arousal levels, your heartbeat, and your breathing. But then we have the parasympathetic nervous system, that is the totally opposite of the sympathetic. Why? It calms you down. Let's say you are in that stressful exam that we were before, and then the exam ends. You are free. You can breathe. To preserve the energy in the body, your heartbeat, your breathing, and your sugar decrease. And that's all we have. Long but simple. To make sure, let's check again the main points of each one. The nervous system is the body's main communication system. Also, to make you know, the most basic unit of the nervous system is the neuron. It serves as a sensor and communicator of internal and external stimuli. Don't forget that the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system are the two major components of the nervous system. The central nervous system is the brain and the spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system communicates the spinal cord and the brain with the whole body. Then we have the autonomic and somatic nervous system. Somatic is voluntary. We have sensory and motor. And autonomic, it's involuntary, and we have the sympathetic and parasympathetic. To end this video, we want to show you an example of a reflex. That is called the knee-jerk reflex. I hope you enjoy. Thanks!